we've had this concept of either no God, and so I am in charge of everything and everything is happening as I want it to, which is not true. There are things that happen that are definitely out of reach of humanity. And then the other side, where people say that everything that happens is being controlled by God. My heart couldn't accept that, because I see sometimes good things happen, people going out of their way to be benevolent and loving and merciful, but I also see other things happening that are definitely, I would say, not even human, they're inhumane. And so how can God be responsible for things like that? It doesn't compute for me. And so I think you have to ask your own conscience, if I believe in a divine, and yes, I do, the next question, what are the qualities of the divine that make God divine? And then I'd say God is the ocean of love, of compassion, of mercy, of forgiveness, of truth, of peace. And if I truly believe that, and my meditation also allows me to have an experience of that, then the things that are going on today are not even according to human moral standards. And so definitely this is not God's will. A human parent wants their children to be happy, and so certainly the divine wants all of us to be not just happy, but happy all the time. So it doesn't make sense to me. And then the question of, well, where is God? One of the reasons why I moved away from the whole concept was this notion that I was told, God is all around and everywhere. I'm not understanding that. So when I said earlier that I was hearing things that made no sense to me, and that was one of those things, I could not believe that God is here and here and here. A living being, the human soul, you can feel the presence. That which is non-living, again, you feel it and you can see it's quite different. This doesn't scream if I touch it or even if I break it. The human being, yes, if you try to do anything to me, I would scream. So there's a difference between the living and the non-living. And even the things of biological life, plants and trees, etc., even they respond to vibrations. And so you can see that there's a difference between this and the animal kingdom, the human kingdom, and even the plant kingdom, nature. And each one is operating within its own parameters. And obviously there's an influence, but they're each working within their own limits. And is God present in one of these, or some of these, or all of these? The people who say God is all around in everything, it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense to me. And so, of course, then that begs the question, but where is God? My meditation tells me that this is only the physical dimension, only one dimension of reality. There's another dimension, which is the subtle world, the world of light. And there's a home beyond that, which is the home where the Supreme Being and all souls live. And people who, not even having practiced meditation, but from time to time, different people have told me about their experiences of having been in another place, a place of peace, a place of light. That is the home. And when people meditate, it's very easy for them to go back to that memory and that experience of the home of light up above.